God damn it, EA. How could you? Fucking pricks. No, it's really not information or news or really to be expected with them. So, Need for Speed Payback has been announced. It's basically the next game after Need for Speed 2015. And yet, for some reason, I honestly just want a remaster of this game. Because this game is just 10 times better than anything in the Need for Speed genre that's been put out in the last couple of years. All these new Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit games, they just don't compare to the old games. I would even take an HD remastered of Most Wanted, although I still prefer Underground 2, just because the customization in that game is on a whole another kind of level that nothing in Need for Speed has been able to compete with it since. So, that and the soundtrack for Underground 2 was amazing. Story mode was pretty decent and long. There was a lot to do in the game. It felt like different types of races to do. You had tracks, you had sprints, you had circuits, you had drifts, these are all things in the base game of Underground 2 that when you look, like, this is why I criticize so many games nowadays, because when you look back at games from my time to games now, they're all DLC hoard. Like, everyone's trying to sell you DLC. Whereas back then, when you bought a game, you got all the content on release for the $60 you put into the game. Or 50 or 40 or whatever the game cost. Now, you got companies like EA, like Activision, just trying to milk the shit out of the game. Destiny 2, as much shit as I've been giving Destiny 2, the gunplay in Destiny isn't bad. But Activision and Bungie, sticking their hand in the cookie jar a little too much, trying to reach out for that extra money from its player base, they're basically DLC hoarding Destiny. That's what killed it. And it's going to happen in 2 because Activision's trying to make a profit off the game. If they can't make it in sales, they're going to do it with microtransactions. The same's going to happen eventually with the Need for Speed franchise, which is a damn shame because I really like Need for Speed, or at least I used to. I did play 2015, and I liked 2015 actually. A lot of people hated it. They were like, lack of customization. There were a few things in 2015 though that I did absolutely just complete hated. The fact that neon lights were only on one car in 2015. There was one car in 2015 with neon lights. Really? You can't even add that as a customizable feature in 2015? Why are we playing a nighttime game with no neon lights? It blows my mind. And it's a street racer game. Why are we playing a street racer game with no fucking neon lights? They took away the trunk customization. Back in the old Underground 2 days, you could customize your car's trunk. Anybody remember that? Nobody remember that? You could customize your dial. Basic little features that are now being microtransactioned in other games is pathetic. Anyone justifying gaming in its current state nowadays, I want you to go take a look at Underground 2. I want you to go look at a gameplay of it. Look at the features you get in that game. Go play Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Go look at the features in that game. Go play these old games. Look at the features. And then look at current gaming in the same form that you look at it now. And see if you can't rip it a new one. See if you can't rip it a new asshole. Because I guarantee you will. New gaming is all about making money. It's not about the games anymore. You can tell the heart, soul, and passion of gaming back when Underground 2 was in its prime and Need for Speed was in its prime, that heart and soul went into like a game like this. When you look at games like Need for Speed 2015, and I watched the trailer for this, for Need for Speed Payback 2017, and I gotta say, guys, it looks like the Need for Speed movie, which, by the way, was a complete and total failure. I hope neon lights are in the game. I really do. I want neon lights in my fucking game. I don't care if it's got a night or day cycle. I don't care if it's got online connection or not. I want customization. Not just the wheels, not the fender benders, not the fucking hoodies, not the fucking, scoops on top, not the spoilers. I want neon lights as well on my car. And I want NOS. I know NOS is in the game because I saw it in the trailer. That's expected. It's a Need for Speed game. You should have NOS. But I want neon fucking lights on all the cars. All of them. If there's a day and night cycle, I want it on all of them. I don't care if I can't see my neon during the day, as long as I can see it during the night when I want to drive. If drifting's coming back, I had no issue with 2015's drifting, although at times it felt like you were skating with your car, but it was alright. But I don't want the game focused around that. But I want a good street racer game again, like Underground 2. Which is why I would prefer it if EA just remastered Underground 2, so I don't have to go out and buy this. Because I'm excited for this. You know, that's why we're making this video. But I'm not as excited as I would be if I got a remake or remaster of this. I just wouldn't go out and buy this. I wouldn't go buy Payback, basically, if Underground 2 had a remaster. I just wouldn't. Because with Payback, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what they're going to DLC or try to microtransaction you for. And, you know, we've seen this with other EA titles. We've seen this with other AAA titles. The list goes on. I don't need to remind you all. I mean, I could throw up a list right now of the last couple games that have had sequels. They've just taken out everything good about a game, or have done things to a good game that have basically killed the franchise forever. Halo 2, great game. Great game by Bungie. Awesome. After they left Microsoft, Bungie was irrelevant. They became irrelevant, at least to me. To some people, they might still be popular. I think they're irrelevant because they make shit products. Call of Duty hasn't been good since World at War days or Modern Warfare, the original, not the remaster that's got fucking loot crates in it. God, no. So, gaming's done. Gaming is on a virtual decline, and Need for Speed's going the same route as all these other fucking games. You see a new Battlefield, you're like, oh god, we're gonna get the old school Battlefield back. Why does my phone keep going off? Sorry, my brother is going to a convention. He's gonna have a good time. Cosplay type convention, I think. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, why can't games be as good as they were back in the day, where they added all these features? Well, the answer is simple, which we've already gone over. Companies are milking their player bases for all they can. They don't care about you anymore. Sad but true. So, is Payback going to be good? Am I excited for it? I will let you know when more news comes out. Right now, after seeing the trailer, I'm not excited. I'm not hyped. I'm not pre-ordering. I could pre-order, but there's no point. It doesn't come out till November, so I got like 5 months. But even then, I'm probably not going to. Unless I see neon lights are in the customization option. You know, like, we're talking Underground 2 level customization. Because 2015 promised that, and it didn't have that. So, if Payback doesn't have that, I'm not touching Payback. I will go out, I'll buy a PS2, I'll pick up Underground 2, and I'll find any possible way to fucking stream it so you guys can watch. Because honestly, I think it looks a lot more fun than Payback right now. Anyways, guys, with that said, my name is Enjoy. That's my thoughts on Payback. I want it to be a good game, but it's got to have what made Underground 2 great. That includes variety of races. I don't care if it's in the canyons, icy mountains. I don't give a shit where the locations are. I want my customization back. I want to be able to deck my car out with as much power and boost and just everything that I can. I don't want restrictions. I don't want limits. You promised that with 2015. If Payback doesn't deliver, you get no sale from me. And that's that. That doesn't mean that I hate Need for Speed. That just means that I'd rather go out and buy Underground 2 for the price I could pay on a new AAA game. Because honestly, that's just a better game. So, with that said, guys, my name is Enjoy. Have a good one.